Yes.
Test here.
Yes, 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 yes.
We are now at
Mm.
stage 4, paragraph page 287.
87. Yes.
Stage 4,
Interesting. Mm.
287. And our
Mm.
last head word was
Mm.
interesting, new word type of lesson.
Interesting. Yes.
Okay, so let's
Yes.
start with
That's
revision.
correct.
Ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Do you keep
Okay.
books after you've read them? Do you keep books after you read them? Yes or no?
Uh, yes,
I
I
keep
have book.
books
I keep books after
after
I've
I.
read them.
Very good.
I've mm,
What's the best way to keep warm on a cold day? What's the best way to keep warm on a cold day? The best
the
way
best
to keep
way of
warm
keep warm
on a
on a
cold
cold
day is
day
to
is
wear a
to
thick
wear
coat.
a thick coat.
Very good. Okay. What do we sometimes mean when we use the words one, you, we, and they? What do we sometimes mean when we use the words one, you, we, and they? When we use the
We use
words
the word
one, you,
one,
we,
you, we,
and they,
and
we
they.
sometimes mean
Sometimes
people
mean the
in general.
people in general.
Right? In the sentence, if you want to go to the cinema, you have to buy a ticket. What does the word you mean? In the sentence, if you want to go to the cinema, you have to buy a ticket. What does the word you mean? In the
In the
sentence,
sentence,
if you
if
want to
you want
go
to go
to the
to the
cinema,
cinema,
you have to buy
you
a
have to
ticket.
buy a
The
ticket.
word you
The word
doesn't
you that
necessarily mean
necessarily means
me in
me in
particular,
particular,
but people
but
in
people
general.
in general.
Very good. Which do we generally use the most? One, you, or we? Which do we generally use the most? One, you, or we? We generally use
We generally use
you the
you
most.
the most.
Very good. What must you do if you want to speak a language well? What must you do if you want to speak a language well? You must study a lot
You must study a
and
lot,
repeat,
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 and repeat
repeat, and repeat.
if you want to
If you
speak
want
a
to
language well.
speak a language well,
Very good. What do you have to do if you want to stay healthy? What do you have to do if you want to stay healthy? If you want
if
to
you
stay
want to stay
healthy, you have
healthy,
to eat
you have
healthy
to
food,
eat
sleep
healthy
well,
food, sleep
and do
well, and do
exercise.
exercise.
What must you do if you want to remember something well? What must you do if you want to remember something well? You must repeat
You must
often.
repeat
If you
often
want to
if you want
remember
to
something well.
remember something well.
Very good. Where
Mm.
can we buy a drink when we are thirsty? Where can we buy a drink when we are thirsty? We can buy a
We
drink
can buy a
from a
drink from
bar
a bar
when
when
we're
we're thirsty.
very good. Which country must we go to if we want to hear people speaking Chinese? Which country must we go to if we want to hear people speaking Chinese? We must
We
go to
must go
China
to
if
China
we
if
want to
we
hear
want to hear
people
people
speaking.
speaking Chinese.
Very good. What does one do when one is hungry? What does one do when one is hungry? One
One
eats
eat
when one
if
is hungry.
one eats hungry.
Do they sell drinks at most cinemas? Do they sell drinks at most cinemas? Yes, they
Yes,
sell
they
drinks
sell
at most
drinks at
cinemas.
most cinemas.
Very good. Okay. What's the difference between the present perfect and the past simple? What's the difference between the present perfect and the past simple? The difference
The
between
difference
the
between
present
the
perfect
present
and the
perfect
past
and the
simple
past
is
simple
that
is
we
that
use the
we
present
use the
perfect
present
when
perfect
we are thinking
thinking
about
about the
time
time before
before
and
and up
up
to
to
now.
now.
Whereas
Whereas
we use
we
the past
use the
simple
past
when
simple
we are thinking
when we
about
are
a
thinking
specific.
about a specific pastime.
Very good. Give me an example of each. Give me an example of each,
なん
please.
だっけね
I have been
I
here
have been
for
here
20
to
minutes.
20 minutes.
I
I
arrived here
arrived here at
20
20
minutes ago.
minutes ago.
Very good. Has the autumn ended? Has autumn ended? Yes or no?
Ah, no,
So
autumn
autumn hasn't ended.
hasn't ended.
Very good. How long have you studied at this school? How long have you
Ah,
studied at this school? I've studied at this
studied at
school
this school
for
for about 1 year.
very good.
Mm.
When did you start your lesson at this school? When did you start your lesson at this school? I
I
started my
started
lesson
my lesson
at
at
this
this
school
school about 1 year ago.
ago. Very good. Have you
Mm.
been to the cinema this year? Have you been to the cinema this year? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
haven't
haven't
been to the
been
cinema
to the cinema
this
this
year.
year.
Ah, you must be
Mm.
watching Amazon Prime.
You know,
Very,
yes, yes. Look, that's correct. すごい.
very good.
Wow.
When was
You very I know.
yeah, that's correct.
You really I know.
Yeah, I don't watch cinema also. I watch Netflix. Okay.
Netflix. No, no, no.
Okay,
Amazon Prime is
next.
very. good.
When was
は
the
い、
last
それ。
time you went to the cinema? When was the last time you went to the cinema? The last
The
time
last
I
time
went
I
to the
went
cinema
to the cinema
was.
was almost 10 years ago.
Oh, we're the same. That's correct. I'm think I'm 11 years. Okay. Have you written any dictations this week? Have you written any dictations this week? Yes or no?
Yes,
I've
I've
written some
written
dictations
some
this week.
dictation this week.
Did you write a
Mm,
dictation yesterday? Did you write a
mm.
dictation yesterday? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
I
wrote
wrote a
a
dictation
dictation yesterday.
yesterday.
Very good.
Mm.
Are horses wild animals? Are horses wild animals? Yes, some
Yes,
horses.
some sausages are wild animals.
Very good. What do we call the arms of a tree? What do we call the arms of a tree? We call
We
the
call the
arms of a
arms
tree
of a tree
branches.
branches.
Does your bank have a branch near there? Does your bank have a branch near there? Yes or no?
Yes,
My
yes.
bank has
My
a
branch has
branch
a branch
near here.
near here.
Are there any bridges over the river in Paris? Are there any bridges over the river in Paris? Yes, there
Yes,
are some
there are
bridges
some bridges
over the river
over
in
the
Paris.
river in Paris.
Very good.
Mm.
About how many eggs do you eat a week? About how many eggs do you eat a week? I eat
I
about
eat about 10 eggs
a week.
a week.
Oh, you love eggs. I love eggs too.
Ah, I love
Okay,
eggs.
very. Okay, next. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're pushing
You
the
are
book.
pushing your book.
What am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You are
pulling your book.
putting your book.
Wait, do
Mm.
you push this door to go out of the classroom? Do you push this door to go out of the
ど
classroom?
っち
Yes
だ
or
これ。
no?
No.
I don't
I
push
don't
that
push
door
that
to go
door
out of
to
the
go out
classroom.
of the
I
classroom.
pull it.
I pull it.
Is this table too heavy for you to pull into the next room? Is this table too
Uh,
heavy for you to pull into the next room? Yes or no?
yes,
That
yes. That
table's
table
too heavy
is
for me
too heavy for me
to pull
to put it
into
into the
next
next
room.
room.
What subject
Mm.
interests you the most? What subject interests you the most?
Oh, science
Interests
interests
me the
me
most.
the most.
What subject bores you the most? What subject bores you the most?
ね Home economics bores
Bores me
me
the
the most.
most. Very good. Okay. Do you think football's an interesting sport? Do you think football's an interesting sport? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
yes.
think
I think
football's an
football's an
interesting sport.
interesting sport.
Are you interested in the history of your country? Are you interested in the history of your country? Yes or no?
Yes,
I'm
yes.
I'm
I'm
interested
interested
in the history
in the history
of
of
my.
my country.
Do you get bored
Mm.
if you have nothing to do? Do you get bored if you have nothing to
Oh.
do? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
don't get
don't get
bored if
bored
I have
if
nothing to
I
do.
have nothing to do.
Yeah, that's what you call relaxing, right? Okay.
Relaxing. Yes, yes.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of our revision. Very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're faster than me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sometimes.
So let's start new word.
New York.
Okay,
Okay.
very good. Okay,
Mm.
repeat between,
Between
among,
a more
and your favorite subject, science.
a science.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay, listen. The difference between among, between and among is that we
Mm,
generally use between if we're
mm,
talking
mm,
about two people or
mm,
things,
mm, mhm,
whereas
mhm,
we use among for more than two people or
mm.
things.
More.
For
Mhm,
example, between the two subjects of history and
mm,
geography, I prefer
mm,
geography.
mm,
Among
mm,
all the subjects I studied at school, I
mm,
like physical education the most.
Oh.
Let's
Mhm.
practice. What's the
Okay.
difference between and among? What's the difference between and among? The difference
The
between
difference
between and among
between
is
and the
that
more is
we
that
generally use
we generally
between
use the
for two
between
people or
or two
things,
people or two things
whereas
whereas
moment for
um,
two people
sorry
or
two
things,
people or things
whereas
whereas
we use
we use
among
uh,
for more
among
than two
more
people
more than two
or
people
things.
or or things
Give me an example of each. Give me an example of each, please.
between.
I am
Oh,
sitting between
I'm
the
sitting
teacher
between
and the
a
window.
teacher and the window.
I'm
Oh,
sitting among,
among
I'm
among
sitting among
I think then among
the other
uh
students.
other students.
Very good. Is there anybody sitting between you and me? Is there
Mm.
anybody sitting between you and me? Yes or no?
No,
There
nobody
isn't
is
anybody.
sitting.
There
Eh?
isn't
No, no,
anybody
there isn't anybody
Sitting between
sitting between
you and
you
me.
and me.
Very good.
Mm.
Among all the subjects you studied at school, which did you think
Mm.
was the most boring? Among all the subjects you studied at school, which do you think was the most boring? Among all the
among
subjects
among all the
I
subjects
studied
I
at school,
studied at
I
school,
thought
uh, I thought home
was
economics
the most boring.
was the most boring.
Very good. Among all the places you've ever been to, which do you think is the ugliest? Huh? Among all the places you've
Ugliest.
ever been to, which do you think is the ugliest? Among all the places
Among all the
I've
places I
ever been
visited,
to,
ever been
I
to,
think,
I think
let's say ABC
ABC
is the ugliest.
ABC is the ugliest place.
Very good. Among all the things in that room, are any
Mm,
yours? Among all the
mm,
things in that room, are any
mm.
yours? Yes. Among
Yes,
all the
yes,
things.
all the things.
Among,
Uh,
among all the things
among all the
in
things.
this room,
Uh, in
some
this
are
room,
mine.
some are mine.
Very good.
Other,
Okay.
mm, mm,
Very good. Now let's talk about the structure to be going
mm.
to.
To be going to.
Very good. Okay. Repeat.
Mm-hmm,
Intention.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Intention. Mm.
Soon.
Soon
Happen.
happen.
Very good. Okay. Listen. One use of the structure to be
Mm,
going
mm,
to
mm,
is to say
going
what
to.
we think will happen because
Mm,
of something we know now. We
mm,
know
mm-hmm,
something and we know
mm,
something is going to happen. For example,
mm, mm-hmm,
we know that the sky
mm,
is very dark now.
mm,
So we
mm,
know, I think it's going
mm,
to rain soon.
mm. It's going to
Another
rain soon.
example, John is a
Mm,
very good student. He's
mm,
going to do well in his exam because we know
mm,
his John
oh,
is a good
mm,
student.
mm-hmm,
Let's
mm-hmm.
practice. Tell me
Okay.
one use of to be going to. Tell me one use of to be going to, please.
To use
One
go
use of
one
to be
use
going to,
of doing go
to be
to be
going to,
going
is to
to be
say
going to
what
is to
we
say
think will happen
what we think
because of something.
we think what
Huh?
what
Oh,
think
what we think will happen
what we think will happen.
because
What we think
of
will happen
something
because of
we
something.
know
Mm,
now.
we know now. Oh, we
Very
know now.
good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm,
like
mm, mm,
this. What am I
mm.
going to do? What am I going to do? You're
You
going
are
to
going
open
to
the.
open your book.
Very good.
Open the.
Do you think it's
Okay.
going to rain soon? Do you think it's going to rain soon? Yes or no?
No,
I
I don't
don't think
think
it's going
it's
to rain
going
soon.
to rain soon.
Very good. Tell me
Mm.
and oh, next. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Another use of to be going to is to
Mm.
speak about
Mm.
our future intention
Mm. Mm.
or our
Super.
future plans.
Future
So
plan. Mm-hmm.
intention means plans.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
The
Future
word
plan. Mm.
soon means in the
Mm.
near future.
Mm. Mm.
For example,
Future.
I'm going to keep studying English for a few more years.
Mm.
I'll be
Mm-hmm.
able to speak English well soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. Let's
Okay.
practice.
Okay.
Tell me another use of to be going to. Tell me another use of to be going to, please. Another
So use
use of
another
to
use
be
of
going to
to be
is
going
to
to
speak
is
about
just speak about
our
intention and
future
our future
intention.
intention.
Very
Our
good.
future
What
intention.
are you going
Okay.
to do after the lesson? What are you going to do after the
Ah,
lesson? I'm
after
going to.
that, I'm going to
What is that?
clean the house
After the lesson.
after the
Oh, I
lesson.
need to clean my house also. Okay. Are you going to watch television this evening? Are you going to watch television this evening? Yes or
Uh,
no?
yes,
I'm
yes,
going
I'm
to
going
watch
to watch
television this
television
evening.
this evening.
K
Mm,
drama. Okay, next.
mm,
What are you going to
mm.
have for your dinner this evening? What are you
Oh,
going to have for
ah,
your dinner this evening?
then,
I'm going to
I'm
have.
going to have a chicken,
Oh, the
and oh,
and
smoked chicken,
so
chicken,
delicious for
with
my dinner.
some and some vegetables
Vegetable.
for
One
my
more.
dinner.
I'm going to
Yeah, but
have smoked chicken
I going to smoke. I
uh,
going to have smoked
and
chicken,
some vegetables
some
for
vegetables
my dinner
mm,
this evening.
for my dinner this evening.
Oh, that made me hungry.
Mm.
Okay. Are you going to come here again tomorrow? Are you going to come
Ah,
here again tomorrow? Yes or no?
yeah, yes,
I'm
I'm going
going
to
to come
come
here
here again
again tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Oh, I'll wait for you. Okay,
Yeah,
next.
please wait.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Enjoy.
Enjoy
Museum.
museum.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word enjoy is a verb. It
Mm,
means to like very much.
mm, mm,
For
mhm,
example, we can say, I like watching television very much. It
mm,
makes me
mhm,
happy.
mm,
Or we
mhm,
can say, I enjoy
mm,
watching television.
mm. Mhm,
Museum is a noun. It is a
mm,
place where we can see
mm,
objects of interest to
mm.
science,
So,
history,
yes.
and art.
Art.
For
Yes.
example,
Mhm,
Louvre in Paris,
mm,
France.
mm,
Leonardo
mhm,
da Vinci's painting are in Louvre, like the Mona Lisa.
yeah. Yeah.
Let's
Mhm.
practice. What kind of
Okay.
things do you enjoy doing most of all? What kind of things do you enjoy doing most of all? The kind of things
A kind of
I
thing I
enjoy doing
enjoy
most of all.
doing most,
Of
the most
all
eat of all.
are,
God.
okay, give me two.
ああ、なんだろう。
Yoga? No?
No, no, no,
No,
no,
no.
no. To learn
Exercise.
English.
Learn
No,
English
to
and
English. Then watch videos on from Amazon
Amazon
Prime.
Prime. Watch movies. Very good. Watch English
I
movies.
love English movie. Yes,
Very good.
yeah, English movie and Japanese manga,
Oh, Japanese
animation,
manga. Anime. Very
animation,
good.
animation. Yeah, animes.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay. Do you always enjoy your weekends? Do you always enjoy your weekends? Yes or no?
Yes, I
I
always
always
enjoy my weekends.
Very good. Do you enjoy going to museums? Do you enjoy going to museums? Yes or no?
Yes,
I
I
enjoy
enjoy
going to
going to
museum.
museum.
Do young children enjoy bedtime stories? Do young children enjoy bedtime stories? Yes, young
Yes,
children
young children
enjoy bedtime
enjoy
stories.
bedtime stories.
Very
Mm.
good. Okay, next repeat. Hole,
Hole,
keyhole.
keyhole.
Very good. Okay, listen. The words hole and keyhole are both nouns. For
Noun.
example, this
Mm-hmm.
this is a hole.
Mm-hmm.
In a
Hole. Mm-hmm.
door, we can find a keyhole where
Yeah,
we
keyhole.
push
Yeah,
the
yeah,
key.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's practice. What's this? What's
Mm.
this? It's a
It's
hole.
a hole.
Very
Mm-hmm.
good. Okay, what kind of hole do we find in a door? What kind of hole do we find in a door? We find a
We
keyhole
find a
in a
keyhole
door.
in the door.
Very good. Have
Mm.
you got a hole in your pocket? Have you got a hole in your pocket? Yes or no?
Yes,
I've got a
yes.
hole
I got a hole
in my
in my
pocket.
pocket.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Stupid,
Stupid,
intelligent,
intelligent,
clever.
clever.
Very good. Okay, listen. Stupid, intelligent, and clever are adjectives. They are describing
Adjective.
words.
Mm-hmm.
A
Mm-hmm.
person who can learn and understand things quickly and easily is an intelligent person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Another word for intelligent is clever. The opposite of the word intelligent or clever is stupid. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's practice. Is it stupid to believe everything people tell you? Is it stupid to believe everything people tells you? Yes, it's
Yes,
stupid to
it's
believe
stupid to
everything
believe
people tell
everything
you.
people tell you.
Which do you
Mm.
think are more intelligent, cats or dogs? Which do you think are more intelligent, cats or dogs? I think
I think cats
are more
are more
intelligent than
intelligent
dogs.
than dogs.
Very good. What's another word for intelligent? What's another word
Intelligent.
for intelligent? Another word
Another
for
word of
intelligent
intelligent is
is
clever.
very
Is
good.
clever.
Clever. Okay, next repeat. Against.
Against.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word against is a preposition. It
Mm-hmm.
means next to and touching something.
Mm-hmm.
For example,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pushing against the wall.
Ah, pushing against the
Okay,
wall.
next, the
Mm-hmm.
chairs against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Another
Against the wall.
example of the word against is, for example, Japan plays football against England, like opponent
Mm-hmm.
against.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's practice. What am I doing?
Okay.
What am I doing? You're pushing
You are
against the
pushing
wall.
against the wall.
Does your
Mm.
country play football against? Who does your country play football against? My country
My
play
country
football
play
against
football against Syria
Syria.
last night. Yeah,
Oh, who won?
なんだっけ、ワールドカップ、プレリミナリーゲーム
Did
was.
Japan won?
Oh, Japan won. Yes,
Samurai.
of course.
Very good.
Samurai Japan, yes.
Okay, next. Is the chair against the wall? Is the chair against the wall? Yes or no?
Yes,
The
かな。
chairs
Yes, yeah, a
against the
chair
wall.
against the wall.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Been,
Been,
gone,
gone,
return.
return.
Very good. Okay, listen. The past participle of the verb to go
Mm,
is
mm,
gone. Like go, went,
go,
gone.
mm,
The three
go,
forms of go are go,
mm,
went, and gone. Let's
Going.
practice.
Okay.
What's the past participle of the verb to go? What's the past participle of the verb to go? The past
The past
participle of
participle
the
of
verb to go
the verb to
is
go
gone.
is
What
gone.
are the three forms of go? What are the three forms of go? The three
The
forms of
three
go
forms of the go
are
is
are, go,
go,
went,
went,
gone.
gone.
Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to reading.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so our
Then,
reading is at stage 3, paragraph page
yes,
203.
three.
Okay,
And
last head word was add. Okay, please
I did the,
start at
please,
fourth question.
fourth
What
question.
do we
One,
add to
two,
a regular verb?
okay, yes.
Hmm.
What do we add to a regular verb to form its past tense? We add the letters ed to a regular verb to form its past tense. Jump. Can you jump over this table with both your feet together?